to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm Carrie with Sims and Dragons, and today we are looking at the Pleasantview builds. Unfortunately, I lost all of the hood stuff for my beginning of Pleasantview hoods, so I'm having to rebuild the park as well as the general store. The general store I actually changed up, but the park I think is basically the same. The only difference is that you actually see me build the bathroom that I forgot to build the last time I did it. Excuse me. Sorry, I have some tea in front of me and my throat is just not wanting to work with me. I am so sorry. But yeah, so basically just recreating the park here. I got it as close as I could to the original park that I had built. I think there were maybe some slight differences, like maybe to the bathroom and such. But you guys didn't see me build the bathroom, so this is new for you. I'm actually not happy with the bathroom the way it turned out completely. I think it is a touch too small, at least as it is right now. It's been a while since I actually recorded it, unfortunately. I think it was like at the end of, it was in December that I actually recorded this. There was just a lot of stuff going on December and January. I think I was sick for like half of January. I was also setting up my new channel and all that good stuff. Just so much stuff happening, so much stuff going on, that I did not get around to actually editing all the recordings for Pleasantview itself, which of course is our base hood, I guess you can call it, because we have all of our sub hoods and then our base hood. So for those of you who had not seen it before, we are doing an Uber hood of the beginning of The Sims 2 neighborhoods, all of the ones that came with every expansion pack or everything that came with the game. And this is going to be the beginning of Pleasantview park. I want to say I called it Meadow Gardens or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what I had called it. I can't recall. But this is me trying to remember the cheats so I can put my flowers where I want them. Yeah, that was an annoying. Yeah, this one's basically the same. Like I said before, it's still on the channel, so if you guys want to see the original video, the original park, it's still on the channel. I don't intend on taking it down because it was my first ever build in The Sims 2, so I was really proud of it. So it is there, it is in existence. And again, this is just like literally the exact same. So this is going to be our general store. The general store, again, I did change up, so I hope you guys like it as much as you guys liked the first one. But yeah, so again, it's just like, ooh, that wasn't meant to be in there. Sorry. Just meant to be like right there. So you see the park like right behind it. Then you have the general store. You know, it's like while the kids are playing on the park or the teens are hanging out at the park, mom and dad could be going shopping, for example. I don't know. Or mom and dad could go shopping while, I don't know. I don't know. Just, I thought it was nice to have it all in one area. Gave it a nice big, like, entry pathway. And for the roof, as you saw, I kind of gave it no roof because most grocery stores that I have been in do not have, like, a roof. Like a steepled roof, I guess, like a house kind of roof. Kind of hit my mic there. Don't know if you guys heard that, so I apologize if you did. But yeah, so I figured, you know, of course, most of the grocery stores I know are like Walmart, H-E-B. They just have like a flat roof, so that's what I went with. Lots of bathrooms because, let's face it, there's normally a lot of people in a grocery store, or a general store, a general store. One of the differences between this general store and the last one, not only is the shape, the layout, all that good stuff, is also the fact that there's also clothing items. So it is, in my mind, a true general store now, instead of just mostly a general store in name. So you, of course, you'll have your food, but you'll also have clothes. That way, during the winter, if we need to go shopping for appropriate winter clothing, we can do that. Or whenever kids age up, or whenever people age up, we can go and get proper clothing for them. Um, Again, even though I had built the previous general store, I was still kind of learning where everything goes. Still kind of whoa, that was huge. Still kind of playing around with a lot of stuff. Sorry, I'm tapping my nail on my cup, and it probably y'all are probably hearing the chinks that it's making, or the dings that it's making. So I apologize. Um, but anyway, like I had kind of like a mind frame of how I wanted to do this. I wasn't able to do it like the coolers that you see. I wasn't able to do them exactly the way I wanted to, but that's fine. I wanted to use as much of the space as possible because one thing that my boyfriend had mentioned the last time I was doing a build for a general store is that in a grocery store or a general store they use every space possible because they want to stuff as much product in there as can to make as many sales as they can. And I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? He's not wrong. So I went ahead and trying to put in as much as I can. So that way it would be like putting it as much, again, putting as much as I in there as I could, so that it would make sense. Um, Here I am putting in clothes. Oh, sorry, almost had a sneeze there. Putting in an area for like MP3s, cell phones, because you don't really get that in the base game stuff. I don't remember what pack it came out with. It's the one downside of the Sims 2 versus like the Sims 3 and the Sims 4 is that it doesn't tell you on the pictures what packs they came with. I do actually like that about the the installations afterwards. We have an area for video games. We have an area for magazines. Because normally whenever you go to the store, you know, you have your magazines right in front. You have your impulse buys. Again, it's a general store, so I added some pet stuff, some kid stuff. We had some cologne and what looks like perfume. And here's our changing room. So reworking or changing rooms, excuse me, I put two of them. Reworking that. But yeah, so I think I'm actually almost done with this one. Yeah, I'm almost done with this one, just like some second, like 30-ish seconds left of it. Me just kind of fiddling around, see what I can put in this massive empty space that was between like the food and the clothes. I don't recall actually putting anything in there. Definitely not that last one because that was a one for you actually sell pets at a pet store, which I might actually end up building at one point. It depends on like how many times that they're requesting pets or all that. Alright, so now we're getting our outside decor. Just kind of advertising what's around and trying to make it look all nice and pretty. It is going to be a brand new general store. So like in my mind, whenever I did like the finances and such, the SimCity has a certain amount that they put into each of the subhoods or the neighborhoods. Oh, this is the wrong hood. Oh, hello. This is the wrong family. So whenever you see a video of Veronaville, which will be my next one, you're actually gonna recognize this house because this is a Veronaville build. This is the Albion household. I thought this was not the Albion household. My apologies, guys. Well, I guess y'all are getting to see some of that recording. I thought I didn't save. I thought I forgot to record it, or I thought I didn't save it. My apologies. This is what happens whenever you don't pay attention when you're doing very quick editing, guys. But yeah, so this is the Albions. This is actually Veronaville, not Pleasantview. And you'll even see on the next video that I actually end up changing up the room. I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean for that to be in there. Where'd all my Pleasantview people go? I wonder if this is all Veronaville and none of it's Pleasantview now. I actually just got done recording Veronaville. So Okay. Interesting, interesting. Oops, sorry. My phone went off. Thought I had it on silent. I normally do. There we go. Now it is. Just adding some crucial... Yeah, this is also Veronaville. I think these are all for Veronaville. My apologies, guys. I thought these were all Pleasantview. So you're getting some Pleasantview community lots, and then you're getting Veronaville builds for houses. My intention was actually to... Whoops, sorry. To build the houses themselves to kind of fit the style that I kind of figured, the story that I was getting for each of the different households. In the end, as you can see, I did not do that. I just ended up placing lots. That being said, you know, they still came out pretty nice, and of course, a lot of them actually end up the same, and you'll notice that as the video goes on. But not too bad, not too shabby. It is unfortunately what it is. I rolled a random number generator to kind of tell me, you know, who has so much money, who has and I felt like that was very, very accurate. If certain families, like I felt like the Monties would have more money than other families, so I would give them more. Same with the Goths and etc. Wow, this really is all Veronaville. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know where my Pleasantview recordings went then, because these were the first ones for The Sims 2, other than the community lots. That's interesting. Well, I guess that the Pleasantview will end up being a surprise until the game starts. Either that or I'll just go in and properly record, which is probably what I should do. Properly record, like, just like a house introduction to all of the families and things like that. But, so we had the Albions, we had, let me see if I can pull up the families here. So we had the Albions, we had the Caesars, the Capitanos, I think is who we're working on right now, is the Capitanos. I think. I'm not actually, yes, if I remember correctly, these are the Capitanos. No, this is the Caesar family. No, this is the Cap family right here. So the last one was the Capitano, I think. Yeah, this is the Cap. This is definitely the Cap family, because theirs is like a different house than the other. But the Capitano and one of the others before that actually had like the exact same house. The insides were different. This is the Monty family. They end up actually with more money left over than I'd originally anticipated. So I could technically build more, but I probably will not for now. Not until they start having kids and things like that. So there's a certain line. If you want to do your best to get all the Sims have the exact same outcome as the regular Sims 2, you can do that. It is highly possible. And the game will even, or not the game, but the creators of the beginning hoods will even tell you that this couple wants to have this many kids, and these are their names, and this is who they end up marrying, and so on and so forth. So they do a lot of hard work and searching into these. I will post a link to all of them down below, all the beginning hoods. They've redone Pleasantview, Strangetown, and Veronaville within the last year, but they have not redone the others. I don't know if they will. Even if they don't, though, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm actually really looking forward to this. I've never seen anyone do a YouTube videos of this hood, of the beginning hood, so I'm super excited. And we are coming close to the end of the video now, so I hope everyone enjoys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Sunset fading, leaves are changing. Summer's gone, but we're still